Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prepping USA. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and I'm broadcasting from Free America. Let's talk about networking. Now, this has been brought to me a couple of times in the last 2 weeks. Now, the term networking came on to my talking back in the 80s. And it seemed like everybody and their brother back in the 1980s was talking about networking and how to get ahead and all this other wonderful bull. And it seemed like everybody and their brother was trying to network by hiring me or wanting me to work for them in some pyramid scheme. Whether it was, one of these groups that sells chemicals and stuff to homeowners or what. But I do agree with the idea of networking. And what I mean by networking is you need to build a group around you of trusted people. You know, I have 4 trusted people I listen to. A couple from church. One old guy that contacted me by way of a radio program that I was talking to the host on. He and I have been friends for, I guess, 20 years now. 20 plus. Way before Y2K. And when I talk about him, guys, this guy is a prepper deluxe. He's 87 years old. He's 87 years old. He still, up until this year, had a good garden. He was still canning. He was still doing a lot of things that younger people should be doing that aren't. This year has been that year of hell for him because guess what? He had open heart surgery. His lovely bride of 100 years. I'm going to get a beating if she ever hears that one. His lovely bride of 50 plus years had to have hip and knee surgery. And it's just been one thing after another. The old guy's had West Nile in the last few years. I can't go through all the list of things that's been wrong with, but he's been an anchor point for me and other people. And it's always fun to go talk to him because we talk politics. And he'll tell me something or he'll send me an email and you'll hear about it on the next video. But let me tell you folks, each and every one of you need to have trusted friends, trusted people around you. Why do I tell you that you need trusted friends? You don't need fair weather friends. You need people who, on a emergency situation, are going to step up to the plate and they're going to take a swing at that ball. They're going to know how to hit it out of the park. Not only to help you, but other people in the group. You know, this old guy, he knows how to can. He's also a reloader. I started to learn reloading last year, and through hook and crook, I didn't, not having a lot of time. I was still working part-time and didn't have a lot of time. Thus, I wasted his time, not meaning to. That all changed now that I'm retired. And retirement's not going to last very long, folks, because I'm fixing to go back to work. I don't think my golden years are tarnished, but I'll be honest with you, I'm bored out of my head. That's why you're getting 5 and 6 videos a week. 7. Well, let's go back. What you need is a group of people who are prepared. Not only locally with you, but you need 1 or 2 or 3 to where you have fallback positions, to where you have a spot where you have preps, food, water, maybe extra ammunition, so that you can fall back there. Somebody you can trust that won't raid your preps. And then you get there and find out there's nothing left. You need to have a place to where if you've got a travel trailer, you can go hook up out there. And I do advocate travel trailers, folks. Well, that'll be next month in September. We're going to talk about stuff like that. And the reason for it. But you need, whether you call your group a tribe, a networking group, a MAG, defense forces, militia, I don't care what you call it. Just have them. A group of people that you can trust. People that you can get out and train with. One of my other videos this week was planned to be on foolish people saying, now that Donald Trump's in office, we don't need to be prepping as hard. Need to be prepping harder now, because they're looking at trying to find a way to destroy what he's done. And if for some chance we don't win, the Republicans don't win the House and Senate back, control of the House and Senate, Nancy Pelosi has already told us all that she is going to take the tax cuts back. So, but folks, you need to be networking. People through your church with specialized skills. Everybody's got to have a specialized skill.
Hot enough for you?
It is. Everybody's got to have a specialized skill. It may be, like that lady. Maybe she knows how to quilt. Quilts are good, folks, especially in the middle of the winter. Or the old guy down the street who you're always amazed at how pretty his flowers are. What are those flowers hiding? Maybe tomato plants and other things in the backyard? And if you do have a bug out location, you need to have a structure of some kind for storing equipment, storing your stuff out there. But you need to be able to store it in a way that if somebody gets in there, they really don't look at it as something you want to steal. Now, I've got a dear friend over in Oklahoma. They have a lot of problems. He lives up in the area around Sallisaw, Oklahoma, up on the Arkansas border, and they have a lot of problems with people driving by unattended cabins, breaking in and stealing what they can. Well, he's ex-military, so he's got stuff out in the woods cached that you can't tell where it's at. Matter of fact, he can't tell where it's at unless he gets his little book out and looks at his coordinates. And he's like me, he does not like GPS. It's too squirrely. Civilian GPS is just too squirrely. Back to what we was talking about. But he's prepared that if something was to happen and I had to run, if I had to run to the east, I could run to his place. He knows that I'm going to be bringing enough food with me to last at least a year, if not more. Right now I have 3 years supply of food in my home for 2 people. So a year and a half for 4. And every month I'm always buying more. So, folks, get out networking. And if you're going to meet people you don't know, do it at a coffee shop. Do it at a restaurant, Dairy Queen or someplace. Get to know them before you invite them to your home, to your meeting spot. And be very, very, very careful on what you're doing. So, welcome to Free America. And remember, if you have food preps, water preps, protection preps, and shelter, you are free of having to go to the FEMA camps. So, that's Ancient Warrior, and I'm out.